Jodie Meeks is an American professional basketball player who last played for the Los Angeles Lakers of the National Basketball Association. Meeks played college basketball for the University of Kentucky Wildcats. On January 13, 2009, he gained national recognition by breaking the Kentucky single-game scoring record by scoring 54 points in a nationally televised game on ESPN against Tennessee. In the same game, he broke the university's single-game three-point record by making 10 three-pointers. On July 1, 2014, Meeks agreed to a 3-year, $19.5 million contract with the Detroit Pistons. The contract will become official on July 14, the scheduled signing date. High school career: Meeks attended Norcross High School, which he led to its first state basketball championship in 2006 under coach Eddie Martin. During his senior high school season, Meeks averaged 23.6 points per game during the regular season and 28.3 points per game during the state playoffs. Meeks was named the 2006 Atlanta Journal-Constitution Player of the Year. He was also named 2006 Gwinnett Daily Post Player of the Year, 2006 Atlanta Tip-Off Club Metro Player of the Year and Player of the Month. He was named to the Georgia High School Association All-Star Team and led the North team to its first victory in over 3 years. He was named the North Squad's unregistered trademark MVP. He was also named to the All-Tournament team at Bob Gibbons, Kingwood, the Main Event, Chick-fil-A, and Delkia unregistered trademark S. Bojangles Tournament. Also, he was named to the 2006 Derby Classic All-Star Game and played with many of his future Kentucky teammates on April 15, 2006 against rival Louisville recruits. College career: freshman season. Meeks made his college debut November 2, 2006 in an exhibition game against Lindsey Wilson College at Rupp Arena coming off the bench. He finished the game with 17 points, 4 rebounds and 5 assists. He was named CBS Chevrolet Player of the Game during the nationally televised game against Louisville and Freedom Hall, after pouring in a career-high 18 points in the Wildcats' win over Louisville on December 16, 2006. He was named the Southeastern Conference Freshman of the Week 3 times during his freshman season. Meeks was a unanimous selection to the SEC All-Freshman team. He was also recognized among America's best freshmen selected by thecollegeinsider.com to the Freshman All-America team. The Freshman All-America team consists of 16 players selected by Division I coaches and NBA scouts. Sophomore season. Expectations were high for Meeks coming into his sophomore season, and it appeared that Meeks was going to match those expectations after scoring 34 points in an exhibition game against Pickerville College. However, injury limited him to 11 games that season. On April 2, it was announced that Meeks was diagnosed with a sports hernia. Junior season. On November 15, 2008, during the season opener against Virginia Military Institute, Meeks scored 39 points, but the Wildcats lost 111-103. On November 28, Meeks scored 37 points in the Findlay Invitational Tournament in Las Vegas against the Kansas State Wildcats. Kentucky would go on to win the tournament. Meeks had more points than the whole Kansas State team combined at halftime of that game. On December 20, Meeks scored a then-career-high 46 points against Appalachian State at the annual home game for the Wildcats at Freedom Hall in Louisville. He tied former Kentucky Wildcat Tony Delk's record for most three-pointers in a game with 9. He set a record for the most points scored by a Wildcat in Freedom Hall with 46. He followed that performance 2 days later by scoring 32 points in just 28 minutes against Tennessee State University. Meeks and teammate Patrick Patterson are among UK's more productive pairs of teammates since the days of Dan Issel and Mike Pratt in the early 1970s. On January 13, 2009, Meeks broke Kentucky's single-game scoring record by scoring 54 points in a 90-72 win against rival Tennessee. In that game he also broke Tony Delk's single-game record, which he had shared, for three-pointers by making 10 of 15 attempts and was 14 of 14 from the free throw line. On February 11, 2009, Meeks made the game-winning three-point shot with 4.7 seconds left against the Florida Gators. Meeks would again break the 40-point margin on February 14, scoring 45 points against the Arkansas Razorbacks team, a performance that produced the most points scored in a game by an individual at Bud Walton Arena. Meeks also broke the record for most three-pointers in a season at UK, with 117. Meeks was named a unanimous selection to the All-SEC first team during his junior season and was the first player since Chuck Hayes in 2004 05 to be named April first team All-SEC. He was named the United States Basketball Writers Association District 4 Player of the Year. Meeks was named a second-team All-American by the Associated Press, the United States Basketball Writers Association, the National Association of Basketball Coaches, and by SportingNews.com. Meeks was a consensus second-team All-American in 2008 09. Graduation. On May 10, 2014, Meeks returned to Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky to receive his degree in business marketing. Since being drafted by the Milwaukee Bucks in 2009, Meeks has been attending classes in the off-season at the University of Kentucky. On receiving his diploma, Meeks said, "You never know how long your career will last. Once you have a degree, you have it forever." NCAA Career Statistics, NBA Career, Milwaukee Bucks. On April 7, 2009, Meeks declared his eligibility for the 2009 NBA Draft and his intention to not hire an agent, leaving open the possibility of returning to Kentucky next season. In a May 28 story, Meeks stated in reference to his desire to be a first-round NBA draft pick, "If I'm not first round, then I'll go back to school." On June 15, 2009, Meeks decided to stay in the draft and forego his final season of eligibility at Kentucky. During the 2009 NBA Draft on June 25, 2009, Meeks was drafted 41st overall by the Milwaukee Bucks. Philadelphia 76ers. On February 18, 2010, Meeks was traded to the Philadelphia 76ers along with Francisco Elson in exchange for Primoz Brizek and Royal Ivey. On November 26, 2010, Meeks scored 21 points in a 99-90 loss to the Miami Heat. He got his first career start on December 3, 2010, putting up 9 points, 1 rebound, and 1 steal in 19 minutes. In just his second start, Meeks scored 26 points, shooting 9-16 from the field, including 7-10 from long range. On March 27, 2012, Meeks scored 31, a new career high. In the 2011-12 season, Meeks' three-point field goal percentage dropped and his free throw attempts fell drastically. He eventually lost his starting job to Evan Turner. Los Angeles Lakers. On August 13, 2012, Meeks signed a 2-year deal with the Los Angeles Lakers. On November 30, he scored 21 points on a career-high 7 three-pointers in a 122-103 win over the Denver Nuggets. On March 9, 2014, Meeks scored a career-high 42 points in a 114-110 win over the Oklahoma City Thunder. Detroit Pistons. On July 1, 2014, Meeks agreed to a 3-year, $19.5 million contract with the Detroit Pistons, though it will not become official until he signs it on Monday, July 14. The signing will then be followed by an introductory press conference. Player profile: Meeks is an offensive specialist who excels at shooting three-point field goals, especially while trailing in transition. He is slightly undersized as a shooting guard, but is considered a solid defensive player. NBA Career Statistics, Regular Season, Playoffs, see also. 2009 NCAA Men's Basketball All-Americans, References. External links, Official Jodie Meeks website, Career Statistics and Player Information from NBA.com, or a basketball-reference.com, Kentucky Wildcats bio.